So hey everybody, this is Selah, and this is fresh from New York Go. Selah, you and I are just like chatting with each other like good buddies. Deidre's back here. Hey Deidre. And something really cool happened with Selah. Just she's been on the high school New York Go trip, and I think it'd be awesome if some other people got to hear about it. So tell us what God did.
Um, about 2 nights ago, Brad had asked us to pray for God to answer a prayer or a way that we could see God. And I had prayed for God to bring me somebody that I could share my testimony with, and specifically somebody that was not Christian or not necessarily that they had a religion really. So that I could just share from my heart and my story and see where that leads them. And the next day we went to Bryant Park, and I got paired with Kendall, and I was kind of nervous because she's like a leader, but she had told me that she challenges me to go off by myself, and that thought made me really nervous because I've been thinking this whole trip, like, I don't want to go off by myself. I'm glad that I have other people with me. So I went up to someone, and I got rejected first. And so it kind of, like, made me think a little more. So I looked around the park, and I found someone, and I kind of felt my heart beat really fast. So I felt like God was telling me I need to go talk to them, or her. I went up to her, and I just kind of asked if I could sit down next to her. So her name was Mirav, and she loved singing. She did some shows that she sings in, and she gave me one of her cards. And she was really, at first she was kind of more shy and timid, I guess. And I would just keep asking her questions about New York and her everyday life, I guess. And I could see her opening up a little more, and I kind of asked her about her religion and what she believes, and she said she is a very spiritual person, but she doesn't believe in anything, not necessarily like a religion, but she believes in the things that she sees, and her music. She believes in her music a lot. And she had asked me if what religion I was, and I said Christian, and she asked me if I grew up in a Christian home. And I felt like that was the perfect spot to just slide in my testimony. And so I told her how I grew up in a Christian home, and my parents got divorced when I was 13 or 14. And she had asked me questions about it and how I felt towards that. And I just felt like her heart opening up to me, and she had told me that I had brought much joy to her life because she was having a bad day, and she was really glad that I stopped and talked to her because I brought her enthusiasm and excitement, and so that made me feel really good. That I was so shy at first to go up and talk to someone, but I went up to someone, and I felt like that was my divine appointment, someone that God had laid there in New York for me at that specific time, and just kind of led me to her. And I had asked her if I could pray for her, and she said she wanted to be prayed for her to have goodness and good health, and she had told me she didn't want me to pray just for her, but she wanted me to pray for all the other people in the park, that they could have open hearts to hearing what I needed to tell them, or being open to sharing with me more. And so I prayed with her, and after she said, "Thank you so much, Selah, for coming up to me. I really needed it today, and you've really blessed my day." So that made me feel really good about myself.
That's awesome. So proud of you.